Hi, I'm Cierra Nelson, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit about switching leads between your barrels. Whether you be on a lefty or a righty, I feel like your horse should be able to switch leads accurately. Something I see a lot of people do is they'll turn their first barrel and then they'll ask their horse to pick up the left lead, immediately leaving the first barrel when they're still in the turn. So then you've got a horse that's trying to switch leads right here, and whoa, you get here and your horse is still in the incorrect lead and you don't understand why it's doing it or what it's from. So when I'm patterning my horse and I've asked them to go from the right lead when I came into the barrel to turning it and then, asking them to switch leads to go to the second barrel, it can be kind of a hard and confusing task for them. So something that I actually like to do is I'll lope a circle right here when I've stopped them leaving the first, in order for them to understand that this is a left-handed circle and that we should be in our left lead right here. And it shouldn't matter if I'm on a lefty and my horse is even a righty. If I ask it to go from being in the left lead over here, I should be able to ask it to pick up the right lead right here and go across to the second barrel and still remain to be in the right lead, and vice versa. So when I ask one to pick up a specific lead, I'll curl their head a little bit to the inside using just minimal leg pressure. And I don't want to jab, I just want to apply just even pressure. And I shouldn't even have to have my reins to ask one to bend like that. So when I ask them to pick up the right lead, we'll trot. Still keeping my foot in them. And I'll ask for a little more speed. And that's been the best way that I've found that works for me, to ask one to pick up their leads. And it goes the same way to the left. A little bit of leg pressure. A little bit more, ask them to speed up, and I can tell that she's in her left lead and that she's soft and subtle, and you could be able to break off your circle and go back to a barrel. One way that's really easy for somebody that doesn't really understand what leads are is lean out over your horse a little bit, and whatever leg you see out in front of the horse is the lead that they're in. So I can lean up and I can see her right foot out in front of her, and I know that we're in the right lead. And I know that I could break off my circle right here, and I can ask her to go to this barrel. And I know that I should be able to ask her to switch leads anytime that I want her to. like right there. Ask her to be in the right lane. Still in the right lane. Ask her to get in the left lane. Ooh. But it shouldn't be something that they get in trouble for. They're in the beginning if they don't necessarily understand what we're asking them to do.